what better way to end this episode, right, than to do a time old tradition from America. This is a Southern delicacy, um, you know, an American classic. It's a state of Louisiana literacy test. We are going to be taking a literacy test today, folks. Because why not? We're gonna see if we could pass this test. Let's see if I would have been able to vote based on the literacy test alone, back in the Jim Crow era. Draw a line around the number or letter of this sentence. Oh, and I only have 10 minutes? Oh, fuck. Okay, look. We're going to set a timer. Here's the clock. I'm going to set a timer and then we're going to start. Where's the clock at? Jeez. Ain't no way I'd be able to vote. What's going on? Oh. Add a timer. Set it for 10 minutes. Okay. Here's our timer. We're going to start it at oh, I can draw. Oh, thank God. We're going to start it, and then I'm going to try to complete this literacy test. And go. Draw a line around the number or letter of this sentence. I'm going to assume this. I don't know. Draw a line under the last word in this line. Cross out the longest word in this line. Draw a line around the shortest word in this line. I'm going to just say that. Circle the first letter of the alphabet in this line. Oh, Jesus. What, I'm just circling the first A. In the space below, draw 3 circles, one inside and goes by the other. Okay. Above the letter X, make a small cross. Draw a line through the letter below that comes earliest in the alphabet. Draw a line through the 2 letters below that come last in the alphabet. Curveball. Okay, in the first circle below... Oh, my teeth, man. In the first circle below, write the last letter of the first word beginning with L. What the fuck, man? This is stupid. Oh my God. Cross out the number necessary when making the number below 1 million. Okay, well, this. Alright. Draw a line from circle 2 to circle 5 that will pass below circle 2 and above circle 4. Okay. In the line below, cross out each number that is more than 20 but less than 30. More than 20 but less than 30. Okay. Okay. Draw a line under the first letter after H and draw a line through the second letter after J. Okay. That question seems too simplistic. In the space below, write the word noise backwards and place a dot over what would be its second letter. Should have been written forward. What the hell? Okay. Guess that's how you do that. Draw a triangle with a blackened circle that overlaps only its left corner. Okay. Hope that's sufficient. Look at the line of numbers below and place on the blank the number that should come next. Okay. Okay. It's a literacy test, by the way. Why are we doing math? The amount of math in this is nuts. Was that just part of the definition of literacy back then, or what? I should come next. Oh, it's another one. 12. Draw in the space below a square with a triangle in it. And within the same triangle, draw a circle with a black dot. Okay. Oh yeah. No wonder they did this shit. I would not want to vote after this. I'd be like, this is so fucking annoying. I'm leaving. Shows you how fucking lazy I am. Spell backwards forwards. Okay. So literally just write out the word backwards. I see that they're like trying to get you with some of these, right? Because they're just like wording it in a really annoying, condescending way. Print the word vote upside down, but in the correct order. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Would you have been able to erase this back then? No, I think they want it like this. I'm not gonna lie. I think they want it like this. Yeah. Place a cross over the 10th letter in this line. A line under the first... Oh, I gotta do this in order. A cross over the 10th letter in this line. Okay. Cross here. A line under the first space in the sentence. And a circle around the last "the" in the second line of the sentence. I'm going to assume this. No. Maybe it means this. This is the second line, right? I only got 3 minutes left. Fuck. Draw a figure that is square in shape. Divide it in half by drawing a straight line from the northeast corner to the southwest corner. Then divide it once more by drawing a broken line from the middle of its western side to the middle of its eastern side. What? Bring a broken line from the middle of its western side to the middle of its eastern side? What the fuck? I guess this is what it means? Fuck if I know. Print a word that looks the same, whether it's printed forwards or backwards. A race car. I don't know. Write down on the line provided what you read in the triangle below. Lord have mercy. Oh god, we're running out of time. Paris in the spring. God, maybe they should check the literacy of the people writing this test. Okay, we're running out of time here. In the third square below, write the second letter of the fourth word. right from the left to the right as you see it spelled here. Okay. Divide a vertical line in 2 equal parts by bisecting it with a curved horizontal line. That is only straight at its spot bisection of the vertical. Oh, I see. Okay. So I have to do like that. Okay, that's stupid. Whatever. Write every other word in this first line and print every third word in the same line. What? Oh my god, I wouldn't have been able to vote. Draw 5 circles, that one common interlocking part. Okay. I don't know. Sure, dog. Oof. Yeah. I mean, look at that. There's no way I would have been like speed writing that one. And look, it took me the entire 10 minutes. It took me the whole 10 minutes to do this. The Louisiana literacy test was designed so that test takers would pass or fail simply at the discretion of the register who administered the test. The questions were so imprecisely written that the examiner could decree almost any answer correct or incorrect at his whim. The reality was that registrants, the county commissioners wanted to prevent from voting, primarily black applicants, but also certain lower class whites, in disfavor with county officials, were destined to fail the test regardless of the answers they gave. Black applicants could be failed for something as simple as a spelling mistake or punctuation error. However, many examiners chose to deceive test takers by changing the rules or interpreting paradoxical questions in different ways. For example, although question 5 says to circle something, questions 1 and 4 say to draw a line around something. The examiner insisted a circle was not a line. The applicant failed. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, because I did interpret that on the first question as being a circle. That's so crazy that they even tried. That they even tried this shit on people to prevent them from voting. How nuts is that? This is exactly why I think I think the SAVE Act should be fucking trashed. Another factor in passing or failing the test was the time requirement. Registrants had to respond to 30 complicated questions in 10 minutes, a time frame which could easily be waived for white voters. Whoa! They used to waive the time limit for white voters? Dude. What the fuck? You're telling me I didn't need a time? No, I'm just kidding. What the fuck? There were limitless ways to fail this test, and the register, with the blessings of a white-controlled county government, exercised complete power over the success or failure of every applicant. Yeah, I mean, it's just bullshit. They could have easily just been like, oh, you don't have to take it. You know, oh, you're good. You don't have to take it. That's as easy as it could have been for them. You know, I'm saving this document, by the way. Yeah, I'm saving this shit with my answers on it because I think this is a good window into, you know, this right here is a good window into, like, I was sitting here fucking on some of these questions. And I was going as fast as I could, and I still almost failed in the time limit, you know? In an age where I have readily accessible information at my fingertips in an age where, you know, I'm pretty old at this, like, I'm not that old, but I'm old at this point. I have above a 5th grade education. You know, I grew up as a middle class, like lower middle class white kid. You know, this shit was a struggle. Imagine anyone too poor to afford, you know, to be able to reasonably go to school past the 5th grade. You know, people who couldn't receive adequate education. Whether that be because they were forced into areas where they didn't provide that simply by the fact that they were black, or if they were just poor whites that couldn't afford to go to school longer than a certain amount of time, because, you know, they would start having to work on the farm or work for their family at a young age. I mean, there's multiple factors here. It's so crazy that they even allowed something like this to happen. Yeah, I can't fathom something like that nowadays. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you all a little window into voter suppression from the past. You know, I think the SAVE Act is another attempt at weaponizing poverty against, you know, people that they don't want voting. People who are in poverty are more likely to sympathize with other people who are in the same situation. And so they look at a party like the Republican Party and they see how apathetic it is towards poor people. And so they don't want to vote for them. And so what does the Republican Party do? Make it near impossible for them to vote in the first place. So